Hello, hello. Who's out there? Who's out there this afternoon and what are you doing if you are browsing the book, right? Most of us have most likely already have had dinner, and we're just chilling, right? Yeah, so what everybody doing? Come on in, come on in. Lori and I are just hanging out this Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening.
Yes.
It's actually a nice Wednesday evening. It was what, like 80 some degrees this afternoon today?
Oh yeah, I felt every bit of
Yeah. So, come on in, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We love to see you guys here. But today we're going to talk about location. So, as residential redevelopers, we are always looking for the right location to purchase our properties, rehab them, and create ownership opportunities for families, right?
it.
So,
So I really want to look at it in another aspect. Um, when you, especially with real estate investing, there are some challenges. However, we always overcome things. But one of the things that we want to look at when we talk about location, the thing is a couple of things that are really that stand out for real estate investors is basically money and time. Both being it can be good for you on the good side, how, but it can also be a bad omen for you if you don't get the right property. And that's where we come in to take a look at exactly what areas in the neighborhoods, specifically when you're talking about zip codes. We look at those pretty closely. We also look at the cost of the properties in those areas. Um, Go ahead. You had something to say?
yeah, I did. But, I I really didn't have much to
Okay.
say.
All right.
And I'm sorry for cutting you off with, you had a thought going, you had, your conversation flowing. So go ahead and
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry for cutting you
to
off.
to even kind of expound on it a bit, when we basically started this I say adventure, if you want to call it that. I think she would come up with a better word. However,
We were looking for the perfect location
yeah.
to start.
But the thing is, our first location, our first property.
So if there's a Starbucks in the neighborhood, that's a great location to start.
Not
I think
necessarily.
so because think about it. The first neighborhood we went to, Southeast Seminole Heights in Tampa, it was up and coming neighborhood.
Yes, it was, but it was mainly because there were other investors in the area who were also purchasing properties and renovating them. Now, the thing was that area was expanding. So when we got in, we came in right at the right time, and we were able to achieve what we were looking for with that property. So we also came with our second property in that same neighborhood and did the same thing. So I'm just saying in a certain area, when you're out there and you're looking, you want to look for those other investors that are in the area. You also want to look for, I guess you can put in like the
A
Starbucks,
Starbucks.
but even in some of these municipalities, some of these cities, you'll have the city government will even come in and they will actually upgrade an area, and uh, you want to kind of get in there right at the right time. So again, it's timing and also it's money.
And it needs to be a Starbucks. But and not only a Starbucks, but all these little swanky restaurants and parks, you know, people love to go there. So when you have nice parks, you have restaurants that are coming into the community, coming into the city, where people can sit outside and enjoy a glass of wine or enjoy their
Mm-hmm.
sandwich at lunchtime, have girlfriends time. Those little foo places. Everybody kind of gravitate to neighborhoods where those establishments are opening up. And Vanessa, I think you'll agree. Won't you agree? So, location is key, and also being close to the business side of town, the malls, the
Mm-hmm.
hospitals,
Mm-hmm.
entertainment, metropolitan areas where you could get here and there within 5 to 10 minutes, because everyone knows that traffic in Tampa, traffic in general in any metropolitan city is a real headache. So,
And I didn't like to even put in there. A lot of families are looking at the schools in the area.
yes,
So a lot of times it's best to, if you can buy a property in a highly up and coming neighborhood and it's got good schools, more than likely you're not going to hold on to it long once you've got it renovated.
that's true. Because as a parent, you want your kids in the grade A schools. So, hello, Kiara. What's going on? Tell Miley hello. Anyway, but another thing in terms of location, the distance
Yes.
of the location from where you live or where you work as an investor, time is money. And if it takes you 40 minutes to drive from your home to that property,
Yeah.
that could be not such a good thing,
Yeah.
because 40 to 45 minutes, that's time. So where you may want to visit the property on a regular basis, twice a day, once a day, now you have to factor in, is it really, really important that I go to that property today to evaluate what's going on? Because now I have to take 40 minutes out of my day, where if you're centrally located, it may take you 10 to 15 minutes to get to that property, do what you have to do, and be back to business, because you do want to see your property on a daily basis. You want to know what the progress is. Even though we have a general contractor who is our project manager and he is responsible for those day-to-day activities, we still need to stop by, or you will still need to stop by the property.
Mm-hmm.
So the proximity of the property compared to where you are, um, is important. And also, too, you want to make sure that the location, Lori mentioned the city, a location where the city is putting money in, they're investing into the neighborhood. The community is redeveloping themselves. So everyone wants to be in those neighborhoods. So
Yes, they do.
I, he may have already said that, but maybe I wasn't listening.
Yeah, you still on Starbucks. I mean,
I
that's all
know,
right.
I know. Hello, Valerie. How you doing?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what else? What else?
Well,
In terms of
the thing
location.
is, what we try to do is what they call due diligence, and in doing so, you're going to look at, because you can go on Zillow, you can go on Realtor.com, and they're going to have all kind of information about that property, and you can actually you can dig into that property. They'll even tell you what schools in the area. Uh, they will, and I've noticed now they even tell you how close you are to the nearest bar. So,
Yeah,
the thing is, those kind of things, it matters to the buyers out there today. Now, a
exactly.
lot of, especially some of the younger folks, they want to get that property, but they don't want to do all the work. And that's fine with us. We don't mind doing the work. So, it's just basically finding that property, getting it at the right price, and basically so we can turn it around quickly, because we don't want to hold on to it. We want to get rid of it. And that's where that location comes in. and it's very, very important.
That's right. So we're not going to keep you guys any longer. We just wanted to step on the book for a second and talk about locations in terms of real estate. You know, you have to definitely consider the end buyer if that is a neighborhood where someone would like to live, and everyone wants to live in an upcoming neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, if you have any questions, if you want to get in touch with us and learn a little bit more about what we do, or if you know someone who's just looking to get rid of their home pretty fast, my website is in the link there. Give us a call. We'll be glad to talk to you guys, and we look forward to hearing from you. So we're out for tonight. We'll see you guys next week with some more real estate tips. Have a good evening.
Good night.
Bye bye.